when you meet your person, your soulmate, one who will truly love you and treat you with care and passion for the rest of your time here on Earth. That day came for Robert 10 years ago when he met me. Hey everyone. Everyone looks amazing today, just stunning. But I should probably introduce myself to those of you I haven't met just yet. My name is Donald Cook, and I've been Robert's best friend since middle school. And now I get to be his best man, which is pretty damn cool. I get to come up here and give a speech. Everyone's forced to just stop what they were doing. And just politely listen to me and everything I say. Pretty awesome. But you know, as a matter of fact, it is an absolute honor. When Robert told me he wanted me as best man, I don't think I've ever hugged another dude. But what's really funny is that despite the two of us, Robert and I, having a deep respect for one another now, the truth is, we really didn't really even like each other when we first met. So, years ago, all the way back in middle school, the two of us would be waiting in front of class. And while we stood there, we would start insulting each other over and over again. And the next day, we would both return with new, elaborate insults. And I'll be real with you guys, some of these insults are just not appropriate to tell you guys tonight. So I don't even remember how that started, but as we had so much fun doing this, so much fun laughing at these really dumb jokes that over time, we began to actually kind of like each other. Crazy, right? So as we actually started to hang out, and as the years passed by, memories were made, and we grew extraordinarily close. Now, I always saw Robert as a pretty masculine guy. Like, he's a nice guy, he's but generally, he doesn't really like to show his emotions. He always maintains composure, puts on a strong face for the world to see. But the way that he transforms into an absolute softie whenever it comes to Angelica, it's just so wholesome. So let me tell you guys a story about this. So, last year, Robert was visiting home after many months in Virginia doing Navy stuff, okay? And while he was here, we both decided to go on a long hike to catch up. Which I actually skipped college classes for, and it was worth it. And while we were on the hike, we began to come across these patches of beautiful wildflowers. And along the way down, I noticed that Robert was continually and carefully picking some of the flowers. So I turned to him, I was like, what are you doing? Why are you picking all these flowers? You're gonna carry them with your bare hands? And very simply, he turned to me, and he just said he enjoys making his woman's day a little bit better. Aww. In this cute little moment, it really dawned on me that Angelica was going to be the one that Robert would propose to. In the 10 years that I've known Robert, he has never opened his heart up to someone else so entirely, with so much trust, so much passion and gentleness. But what's really funny is that whenever we all hang out together in our little friend group, he likes to like try and hide this soft side of himself. He really sucks at this though. Because the soft side will slip out, and it's so clear and undeniable how much Robert admires his wife. I will tell you that this is truly a sensational couple, seeing as even with Robert usually being across the country for months at a time, with very few opportunities to visit, their passion and commitment towards one another has never faltered. It's a decisively beautiful thing how much of a profoundly positive effect Angelica has had on Robert's life. How she's made him a happier and even better man than he already was. And I've been so grateful to watch all of it transpire. Now, throughout my life, I've always wondered what it would be like to have a brother. Because, I've never had one. But in recent years, I've been learning exactly what it is like to have a brother. to watch someone close to you grow and slowly transform into a better man. And to also be there for many of his most embarrassing moments. Yes, Robert, I still remember the time you jumped off a tree and split your pants open. I also remember the time that you jumped off a tree again, but this time landed directly in dog poop.
I forgot about that.
Gotta stop jumping off those trees, man. Now, on a serious note, what I'm really trying to say here is that Robert is the closest thing to a brother that I have. Like many siblings, we weren't kind to each other at first. We insulted each other, we made fun of each other. But as we both matured, we learned how to respect each other. We grew closer, we told each other some secrets, and we bettered each other. Now, these days, Robert is almost always far away doing Navy stuff. And because of that, we only get to hang out like 7 times a year. But despite all this distance, it doesn't even feel like it's even put a crack in our friendship. Robert, I will always think of you as my brother and as my best friend. So, everyone, can I have someone's drink? Thanks, Joe. Everyone will please join me in raising a glass to my best friend Robert and to the beautiful bride Angelica. To celebrate the new Mr. and Mrs. Figueroa. Keep love in your heart, as life without it is like a sunless garden when the flowers are dead. Congratulations.
Silencio!